Hey guys, it's your guy Abraza Kotokiti. Today we'll be looking at standard deviation and variance. In a couple of lectures back, we talked about statistics, and whereby we discussed what statistics is. We talked about the two major areas in statistics, that is the descriptive and the inferential statistics. Under descriptive statistics, we said we'll be looking at the measure of central tendency and measure of dispersion. Another measure of central tendency, we said we'll be looking at the mean, the median, the mode, and percentile, in which in a couple of lectures back, we've already treated those ones. We've calculated the mean, we've calculated the median, we've also calculated the mode and the percentile. Now today we'll be looking at measure of dispersion. Measure of dispersion simply means how dispersed or how spread. It looks at the spread of your data set around the mean. So now let's take, for example, now you have a given data set. Let's assume taking this data set as an example, and wants to see how spread this data is around the mean. So now for us to calculate the spread of this data set, we use first of all calculate the variance and the var p. We use var p to calculate the variance of this data set. We hit enter. Then the variance of this data set is about 355,132 naira 16 kobo. Now to calculate the standard deviation of this data set, we use std evp. Then you highlight the order value, then close the bracket and hit enter. So now the standard deviation of this data set is 595 naira 93 kobo. That is, most of our data, about 34.1% of our data lies about 590 lies above the mean, while less than 34.1% of our data lies below the mean. What that means is that about 595.93 order value lies above the mean, is concentrated within that area, whereas less than 595.93 kobo of order value lies below the mean. That is concentrated around that area for a normally distributed data. So now that's it, guys. This is how you calculate the variance and standard deviation of a data set. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you next time. And please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.